Hey guys. Hope you're all good. Hey Verdant, hey Nova, hey Protrusion. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good start to the week as well. We're back. We're going to attempt to try and solve the mega case, as I'm now calling it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go off and do like a couple of places I haven't checked. So I'm probably going to, first of all, hey Blaine, how are you doing? There's a couple of people that I didn't check because they didn't match the description of who they thought was following. So I actually didn't find out who these people were, but they were seen in the restaurant. So I should probably check that. They seem quiet. Oh. I don't know why, because I haven't changed my settings at all. So that's weird. If it stays like that, then I'll hold on, let me. It might be the way that my mic has moved. Is that any better? Maybe. I might have moved my mic like slightly. I don't know if that's any better. Yeah, so my plan is to check these two because they were seen in the restaurant at the time, so I do want to check that. Then I'm going to check all of Mendez house residents and see if anyone matches the description that we have. And then we'll go from there. I do have an arrest case that whilst I've been running around, apparently I've solved. I think. I believe. I can't even remember what this was, but I think... Oh. Hi, by the way, Blake. And Joseph, I did see earlier you were asking about the Christmas stuff. So, yeah, obviously it's October now. Discussions kind of start like now about what we're going to do and whether we're still going to do Sea of Thieves or what the case is. So, as per usual, usually we let you guys know kind of more like November time. But yeah, there will probably be something happening around Christmas time for content. Do I have a plan for the investigation? Sort of. So yeah, this one, that's not supposed to be on this board, by the way. That's on the other board. I accidentally put it here. Yeah, so basically I needed to solve this case. I think I've solved it by accidentally kind of running around. I need to arrest this person and hand this one in. So I'm going to do that. But I'll do that once I've kind of investigated these ones. Hey, Anas. Always love to see these, but anything would do great. Yeah, we kind of like haven't set anything yet, but yeah. So yeah, that's my plan, guys, to try and solve this case. I just need a name to put to the fingerprint. Right, okay, let's... out a bit there. I'm gonna go Mendez house and then I'm gonna ask about these people that are at the bottom. Go and find the resident files because that seems like something I should just check. In case it is somebody in that building and they do match a description, I probably should just check. Alexa's actually suggested this one, so follow up on that. And they may strike again. I don't know. So it's now cool. Thursday. It's almost 2 days since killing, which is usually when they would, like, strike again. So there is potential. Okay, so the 2 that I have is where it's going to get really... Look at the state of this. There isn't another strike with kidnaps? Ah, okay, thank you, Pixel. Because I've asked, like, other people that play Shadows of Doubt, and they've said that they can strike again. But there doesn't seem to be, like, a complete yes or no answer to that. So, I did think. But that's okay. We'll find a way. Okay, cool. Thank you, guys. Good to know that, at least. Okay, interesting. One of those is at Sancho's house, which is actually really interesting. Okay, I need to find where the security is. We will get to the bottom of this one way or another. That's a good, oh. I feel like it's because I've been here before. Like, I think I've now kind of mapped out most buildings at this rate. Right, I need resident files. Oh, here we go. Right, we're just gonna see. Oh, yeah, that's because I've already searched them before. Okay, this might happen because I think I've probably searched a lot. Yeah, I don't know their fingerprint. That's fine. I have a feeling I've probably broken into... I definitely feel like I've broken into this. Yeah, look, up here. So I'm going to know these. Yeah, that's fine. At least now I can see all the ones that I have broken into, right? So, okay. Who's this? Right, I feel like, you know, that it kind of part matches the description. I have no space on my board right now. I am going to have to create some space. Hold on. Let's just do this. We've ruled that they can just go up there. That's ruled out. Let's just create a little bit of room. Okay, I'm gonna pin them. Hello? What has that linked itself to? A V-mail. Huh. Interesting. Probably irrelevant knowing my luck with this case, but we'll keep going. Okay, we know them. Oh, you can thank Alexis for this because he suggested this when I said, do you have any ideas? And he said, have you tried checking the resident roster? So... Yep, it's the same case, Pixel. I'm just, you know, trying to cover, like, gaps where we are... potentially a few people. This is just... So, all I'm doing here is the people that live in the same building. That one where the victim was found, but also two where the victim lived. Because they were found in this building in the basement, but they also lived here. So, you know, that kind of... this building as a whole is, you know... potential. So we might as well we're just going to grab every single one that kind of matches a partial description that we have, which isn't a lot, but okay, that's all the files in that drawer, which kind of doesn't seem right because I feel like there would be more. But I guess maybe that's all there is. That's what we have anyway, so we're going to roll with that to start with. At least we have addresses that we can check. So, hey Declan, how you doing? Right, let's do this. And whilst we're doing this, we'll ask about these two people down here. I really feel like these aren't part of it. They were just seen at the restaurant before our victim went missing, but they don't match the description of the diary note here, which is, it's not very helpful. It says average tall short, and then it says average female, which is basically all we had. So I've kind of gone with anything that matches that, which is why the board's so full. But let's start with these who all live in Mendez Grove. So I'm probably going to go top floor down, makes sense. Given that I'm already halfway up, so we might as well start with the echelon zone and work our way down. This place is huge. I do have another option also, which is to go and check Sanchez house, the workplaces, because I have a sneaky suspicion that their fingerprint was on a mailbox there because they come up and down the stairs and because they work in Sanchez house. So we could always go and do that as a... Apparently I haven't been here, so that's a good start, I guess. Can't set that off because there's a turret right there and I'm on permadeath mode, so... They're not in, that's good. I always prefer it when they're not in on these echelon zones. Yeah, we're gonna, that's it. That's another thing that, yeah, we need to do. Lots of scanning, which we kind of have been doing a lot of, but we need to do. Hey Jonah, how you doing? KRAQ. Do you know what we could do to save ourselves this time? And I've just thought about it. I could just go to the government database and go and check these guys rather than going through their apartments. Probably would make my life easier. Then I can just move on to things really quickly. Let's do that. Because I'm going to have to, if I'm going to go through all of Sanchez house area, this is going to take me a while. So let's cut out the middle bit, shall we? Just because we have so many things that we kind of need to, like, tie up. You're so high up right now. Where is City Hall? problem that we may have, which might be complicating our case, is that it could be somebody that's homeless. In which case, it would explain why we're really struggling to track them down, because generally those ones are like the hardest ones to track down because you can't link them back to anything a lot of the time. So it could be part of the reason why we're struggling to find them. Right, let's... Right, here we got. We got Amber Novak. That made sense, didn't it? Because we were in the house. Anne McKinnon. Yeah, the Fathom Zone. Yeah, I've been in there right at the start of this case. I don't know if you'll remember, there was a phone call from a Fathom Zone. It's like pinned up here. I went and explored that place. So yeah, I have been in and around there. The problem with it is it's obviously crazy dangerous. They all have weapons. And so trying to get what we need is going to be really difficult. It might be worth going at night, maybe when they're asleep, and I might be able to sneak fingerprints. That might be a play. Because it's a very dangerous zone when you're on permadeath. Yeah. Okay, well that's the residence cleared up, I guess. Mind you, actually, no. No, yeah, it is, because we checked the resident roster, so anyone that's with them would be under that too, I guess. Okay, that's fine. We need to investigate these. Oh, I did not mean to turn on the fan. Do you know what? It might be worth me checking the Sanchez house resident roster as well. If I'm going to check like the work address, maybe I should check Sanchez house too. For anyone that matches. Okay, we should go there. I'm hoping it's gonna be nighttime soon and then we can just kind of like work our way through these buildings. Yeah, 5 o'clock. So they should be leaving work soon, which also benefits us. Oh, why can't I talk to you? Stop moving. What's he got in his hand? Find out who that person is by going to Sanchez's house. Oh, zigzagging. Making it very difficult. how tall is he?
电子可乐，城市生活让你沮丧，需要一点养生来提下精神。来杯电子可乐，我们改良后的新配方非常适合居家、工作和娱乐享用，为你提供所需的能量。电子可乐，让生活增添活力。
Wireless center. What's that as well? Okay, there's one. Matteo. I feel like I've searched them. Apparently not. Okay. Look, they're all leaving work, so this is gonna work out. I'm absolutely gonna case this place because this is where I found the print tea, so I'm gonna go for everything in Sanchez's house. Absolutely everything. I'm gonna guess we'll be I don't know. 7 or 8 is usually where the security room is. We're going to go through the resident roster again, anyone that matches. Then I'm going to go through every single work address here. I'm going to have to break in, be super careful. And I'm basically going to try and get the employee record from the people that work in this building. Look like they're all locking up. So we might just have to be a little bit careful because they're all still wandering around. So it's not... Must be up then. Higher. Can't imagine it being lower. I already asked. I feel like I did. Sorry, I've asked you again. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Resident roster of Sanchez house. Let's just move these up here. How many of these down? Let's just create a little bit more room. EA, okay, we've already checked them out. We've already checked them out. We've already checked them out. They match. Already checked them out. I recognise that name, so that's fine. They've already been searched. What if it is a guard pass? I've had that before where that has actually been the case. They don't match any description on there, do they, really? Let's be honest. Alright. We've got another few to go off. Okay, that's helpful, thank you. Okay, that's Echelon Zone, meaning that these is the start of the offices. So, I feel like I should probably do an office sweep first. Man, I really hope I don't go through the door into one of those things. That could be wasn't ideal. Where is the security box? Maybe in that room. Yeah, I know, that's my problem. If I get caught in the offices, then yeah, we're in a little bit of trouble. I'm hoping I can't see me to put the light off. I was sort of hoping that the files would be in here. It's one of those two-part offices, so they could have files in the other room, technically. Not as easy to get to. Got to turn these off. Come on. Alright, that's not helpful. I'm just going to turn the lights on for a sec. There is no board. There's no files. That is real non-helpful. Means they're probably on the computer. Why did they come back? My God. B, okay, B. That's a one letter, that's a good start. I need any that are one letter, not two. Okay, lockers are pretty kind of like, you know, a safe bet with prints usually, so that's fine. What are they doing? I found the employee board. I think I'm just gonna have to leave though, because this person has decided that they're like, and if I get caught and the cameras come back on, is not ideal. What are they doing? They've like bugged out or something. They're just constantly in and out, like locking the door. I'm gonna take that as my opportunity. Oh my god, they've got a gun! Okay. That was slightly terrifying. This is gonna be hard. Okay. I think I'm good. I did search. I would really like to check that fingerprint board. I risked it there and I felt I had to. Slightly dangerous, but you know. I don't know where they went. They ran off after they shot me, so maybe I took them out of there pretty that one done. Right. Next, Gamma Labs. Didn't I get a name for them? Maybe that's the only one I don't know. Go into the bathroom, wouldn't they? Of course they would. That's the camera can see the current. The security room. Oh my god. Right, okay, I need to keep an eye on that. I wasn't in there, I wasn't in there. You just carry on. Yep, go back. Okay. Horrible. Yeah, that's right over the security room door. That's rough. Hide underneath it for a second. That worked out that the draw's right here, didn't it? Alright, that's that floor done. What floor was that? No, anymore. Don't hide near light switch. It's the first place they go when searching. Yeah, I always forget about that because they go to turn the lights back on. That's a good point. I'm sort of hoping there's less people in the building now because it's late. Say that. Still people lurking. Apparently I know who this person is. Oh, I have an 8. I must have found them in a file for work. Okay, that's that done. Where are the cameras here? Turret there. Camera in the corner. Alright. You can light switch this room though. Found the camera room. Where's the light switch for here? Oh, it's on the other side of the room. Annoying. Flicky light technique because I'm not allowed to keep the light on. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything. That's kind of annoying. I appear to be stuck on something. That was weird. Not a camera in the kitchen, that's good. No board here. Oh, it's going to be in that room over there. We all know it. Look at that. That looks horrific. Wow. That is horrendous. Check that this is a bathroom. Oh, I don't want to go in this room because I'm a little bit like, I can't see. If those lasers hit me, then it's like GG. Because all the turrets will go off and then I'm in big trouble. Worst bit is they're crossing over each other. Probably Pixel, but you know. All right, we'll come back to this. Let's say Cobalt Pharmaceuticals is one we need a permit for. The ones we can break into will do, but that probably sounds like a sensible thing to do, doesn't it? Oh. Let's come back to that one, because it looks awful. I did the other one, didn't I? Blue Incorporated? I don't think I did I? I went straight for that. I'm gonna guess not. Camera up there, okay. What are you doing? I don't actually need to do that. What is the light switch? That's odd. Usually this one. Okay. Oh, come on. I missed the door barge 3 times. I don't even know how. No camera in here? Alright, I'll go with that. Straightforward, is it? Oh. I'm just gonna take these because, quite frankly, I deserve paying for the effort here. It's gonna be in that room over there with all the lasers. This floor is just horrible. Blue Incorporated. Add that to my... They got like double lasers on that floor for some reason. Henleywood Networks. That is... I've already done that. That's where she worked. Oh, I can see the box for this one, so this should be easy. Right, leave us alone. See, when we know where the box is, it's much more straightforward. Is there water? Have employee boards anymore. It used to be a thing that they had like them everywhere. Key. What? was just a cardboard box. Okay. Would it be in here? Ha! Yeah, I've done that one. Elegance and Associates. All right. They've got beamy beam things, lasery lasers. Lovely. In a really annoying place. Oh my god. I am just out of range. Like, the door isn't even shut. Oh, Pixel, well played. Thank you. I might be alright. I need to stay off the cameras, obviously. But I can kind of hide in here to do that. If I can shut this door. This is where it's going to tell me that employee files aren't even in here, and I'm going to cry. See a note somewhere. Oh, here. 7654. I'm looking for the box that controls the cameras. Can't see it. Okay. Oh. No. They're worth money, but I don't need to not be carrying loads of stuff. Alright, okay. We've timed out on our camera thing. I need to get to the other side now. And I'm on a mission because I feel like I can... This one's not as bad. It's not great. Oh, do these guys just not have employee files? What's the deal? be in the storeroom. Okay. Probably exactly where the electric box would be. They could be, yeah, they could be on PC. But here's the problem with PC, you have to know their name to search them. So when they're on the PC, you can't, like, you have to, like, search their name. You can't see it as, like, a list, usually, unless they've changed it, but that's how it used to be. I might have to come back and check the storeroom for this one. Elegance and Associates. Should have probably written what floor they were on. Fine. All Enterprises. Enterprises on my board for something. You're not on my hit list, you're fine. Okay, there is currently one camera there. The box is right underneath it. Oh, hello. Could you turn the security system off? Do you reckon he's been called because I'll set the alarms off? Well, he's gonna bug out now, isn't he? Whoa. That wasn't ideal. Oh, lovely. Employee board. That's why I had Pearl Enterprises, because Hazel worked there. Which is whose mailbox had the teeth fingerprint on it. Okay. Whoa, that's coming all the way through there. Like, fun. Invincible pharmaceutical. They also have crazy cameras. What floor is this? This is 6th floor. I'm just going to write a note to come and do the whole of 6th floor and asking for a pass, maybe. Where's the end of my note? No, that's not spelled correctly, but I'm just going to roll with it. Okay, right. Registrable laboratories. Why are there always people around? I could put the security shutters down, but if I do that, I'm locking myself in with a whole ton of turrets, and that doesn't seem like a very good idea in case I need to run. Given that I'm being quite dangerous. These ones don't look like they have the crazy lasers, so... Okay. Camera in the start room. Oh! The side of the wall cooler. Can't be sure, can we? Damn it. Gonna check I didn't miss one behind the back of the water cooler. All right, Delta Systems. We must be getting close to the end of the workplaces. Obviously I have a couple that I might have to come back to in the morning. That's fine, but I will figure that out. I just can't find the security boxes. If I could find the security boxes, I'd just turn the cameras on. Don't tell me there isn't a camera in here. Ah, first time. Love it. All right. Okay, so now we have all of the above to are from Sandra's house kind of match description, and we also have these guys, yeah, and a couple of workplaces that I haven't been able to get into. So let's go. City Hall. Need food. The restaurant. Oh look, they went for fried chicken too. Yes, all right. Don't make me pull someone. I put it down nicely on the table. I didn't throw it across the room or anything. Did anyone see the text above his head as he fell over then? Madeo. Okay, this is one. Right, then we've got, let's go for these. Liza. was it? That one? D. Right. Close. Question, because you guys might know the answer. Do residents' partners show up as residents in the residence file? They should do, right? Because that's their registered address. Yeah, I thought that before, Pixel, but that hasn't been working out for me. They don't seem to be alphabetical. If that was the case, then they must live in Menda's house because the victim is U. Our fingerprint we're looking for is T. And their partner, the victim's partner, is S. So by that rights, it should be their next door neighbor, but I checked that and it wasn't. And I thought that was the case too, that they were kind of like alphabetical. But it hasn't made any sense since the start. The neighbors have completely different, I'm gonna go back and double check it again, but I know I checked at the start. I have 1202 up here, look. Check off. Yeah, that's what I'm questioning at the moment. If I go into resident files like I've checked here, do those residents' partners show in the resident files who they live with, or do they not? Because if they don't, then I need to still go and check all of these addresses to check if their partners are still part of the case, if that makes sense. So I might just uncheck these because I don't know. Like, I only seem to have one person per address, which would suggest that I need to actually check the addresses properly. Oh, this case. Okay, let's do that then. Pick 3 and audit. I could do. Well, let's try. So, okay, 102 Mendes Grove. The only resident file we had was Yagmore Deha. go back up and I'll check if... I'll do this one first. I only think I had the one name. Check to see if they have another partner living with them, and then if they do, I'm going to go back and check the resident file and see if I can find the partner with the resident file. That would answer my question from now. A lot of people outside. I don't think they show on the resident files. That's really annoying. Wait, have I read that incorrect? From the desk of? Oh, yeah, I've read it wrong. I've read it wrong. Get rid of that. My bad, my bad. Just thought I'd check the landlord then in case it's the landlord, but apparently we would check that. Okay, annoyingly, there's only one person that lives at this address, so that didn't work. Let's check another one. Now I can check that off though, you see. I can just go up there. These quite often have multiple people living in them. So let's go 1301. These are entrance zones. These are... straight to the resident file. See if I can find another file for anybody living at 1301 first. Then I'm going to go up to 1301, then check. Now they decide to come to work. In this office this entire time until the one time that I actively need to check something. 404. 304. No, 2. Or did I want 1301? I've got to be quick. 1702. Oh yeah, look. 1603. 703, 703, yeah, 1301, which is who I've checked, 1301. Okay, yeah, they do show. That means I have checked. I have checked. Okay, I have checked. That's fine. That's all we need to know. All right, we're good. Get out of here. This is dangerous. Okay, well, actually, where did I want to go? I wanted to recheck the neighbors again, right? Gone to ground floor back. I wanted to go to 1, 2. Oh. She can stop the elevator once you've already started it, but you can't. How long since I found the prints? What, in the den or on the on the mailbox? In the den, about 2 days ago, in game. It will be coming up to 3 shortly. The mailbox coming up to almost 2 days now. Maybe a day and a half. I know they wipe after a while, but they won't wipe from my file. Like, I know where they are. That unknown citizen key. Okay, which one did our victim live in again? 1203. It can't be 1203. 1202 and 1201. Which These guys are always in. I'm sure I've checked them, but just for my sanity's sake. How do they do that? Why? I was trying to inspect, but I can't get close enough. I wanted to see if I already had checked their prints. The likelihood is I have, but I'm starting to lose track. Oh no, you messed it up. I needed to door bash. All of this stuff here, Blaine. So the diary note that said female average when they were being followed. A printed email saying reservations, which we checked that and it was nothing. The I'm being followed, the ransom note, which had the fingerprint on it. And there was also this, meet me at Trinity Pelican in and out 8 AM Tuesday, which we checked right at the start, all of the security camera footage surrounding that. Which led to nothing. The address book, we took the address book. Basically everything. This guy's stopping me now. Okay. Yeah, I've searched the whole venue of the kidnap, and the whole venue, there was nothing but some dental floss. Oh. Mateo, okay, so Mateo, see, look, GT, and they live next door, so that fingerprint doesn't even line up. It makes no sense. Yep, and I checked, yep, so the venue of the kidnap is where I found the fingerprint of T. There is literally nothing else in the venue. I've checked everything. Like, in the den itself, nothing. Literally nothing. Right, so we have checked the neighbours before. Where is the front door? I timed that quite well. Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong. This is the, this is the partner. This is the victim's address, which I've checked 4 times. There is nothing else in there. I even checked the security cameras in the, yeah, that's the victim's partner. And then the victim is you. So whoever's fingerprint is between S and U is literally, I just can't, it makes no sense. But it doesn't align because the neighbors don't have the fingerprint of T, so it doesn't make sense. This is what I mean. Usually you can find it like around the same thing, but that hasn't been working. Oh, I've just knocked out the same person again. I don't even know which door I'm on anymore. That one. AH, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check upstairs and downstairs. That's gonna be my next thing. Although I'm pretty sure I've pretty scoured this building now. Yes. Just, like, they are not in order. So I think they've changed it, because it used to be, and I think they've made it harder. Fine. Not when you only have one fingerprint to go off. AH and GS is here. See? That makes no sense. AH and GS makes sense of that. I need to leave. Okay, let's check upstairs. So I have checked some addresses definitely on this floor, but it's hard to know which ones. You reckon they're in this building? Because the only... Oh, that's... I don't know how that locked me. Because I haven't found a fingerprint for them, like, in this building at all, but I did find a fingerprint for them at Sanchez's house, which is a completely different building. This is what makes no sense to me. So maybe we just check every address here. I wonder if there's work addresses here as well. I wish they weren't in. It would make life easier. LA. Does he live alone? No, HP. LA and HP. Makes no sense. I'm gonna start getting my truncheon out in a minute. I'm just gonna go for it. Echelon zones are the worst to check, ever. Especially when you don't have the perk yet that allows you to, Apparently I don't have that thing. Wow. Scan for prints after knocking while she waits for them to come. Or like on the door. I have to be careful though because they shoo me out of the corridor. If I'm seen in the corridor when they answer the door. It's not going very well. Like. Have no files or? I'm gonna guess they're the only person. That's so stupid then. That didn't go the way I intended. couldn't write it, could you? Wow. Remember what floor I'm on, because I can't remember. 12. There's so much echelon zones to go through. Yeah. This is a nightmare. One house. I'm in the wrong place again. How have I got myself confused? That thing. I was up, wasn't I? I was on the 13th, not the 12th. I think it was this door, right? There's a lot of alcohol. Yes. Al-N. KS and Al-N. Alright. Okay, 13th floor. I cleared all, right? I checked all these. Believe. 14th floor. Prints around the place. Okay. The only reason why I'm not taking more is because once I've got 2 prints from one apartment, that's pretty much like all I'm gonna get, I think. Because there's usually only 2 people per address, so once I know I've got 2 prints. No, the workplace of the victim, I went through every single person that worked there and nothing. Nobody matched.
And you think drowning yourself in rye is gonna bring her back?
Okay, this is B. I did actually go back to that mailbox, Pixel. It's not in this house though. It's not in Mendez, it's in Sanchez. And the print is still on top of that basement address, but that basement address is only one person there and it doesn't match. Also, they have no files because it's a basement address. And they also have no address book because it's a basement address. So I'm not sure that that leads us to anything. I think there might only be one person. Lock your door. Ah, there's security cameras on. going to assume that they are also the only person here. No! That's rude. No way, they've turned the security cameras on. So hard. Where are all these people coming from? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Stop walking around the hallways. Leave. Look at them scowling at me, like... I wish there was Blake, but I have checked everything. So had she got off and gone back to bed? Or am I going mad? Is there a second person in this address? One person. You must have got up. Crazy, okay. See what I mean though by the prints aren't in like any kind of order? This is why I'm thinking it could be a homeless person, because we've had that before, right? And then there's like no link, and this is where it becomes really difficult. There's anyone else there either? I'm gonna wake up in a minute and I am like in the depths of their house. Oh wait, these people weren't here where they when I came in. Okay, they're not gonna wait. They just might come back. I haven't found any other prints in this building. Struggling to find prints up, to be fair. It definitely looks like. Does someone keep turning the security cameras back on? Can they stop? Crazy people. How many floors of Entron is there? The only thing I have is that the fingerprint that was found in Sanchez house, which is not Mendez Grove, which is where we are now. But the victim lived in Mendez Grove and the den was in Mendez Grove. That's the only reason why I'm checking Mendez Grove out. But I have a suspicion they either work at Sanchez house and there's those 3 workplaces that we haven't checked, or they're homeless, because they're the only other things I can think of. Like, I'll continue to sweep this, but the fingerprints aren't like matching up. Like, there's definitely not going in any kind of like order. It's so strange. It's like the weirdest case ever. Sanchez house after a quick visit to Perma. Yeah, maybe I will. Thing is, I need to go to Sanchez house when the offices are open because I need to get past, because there's 3 or 4 where it's all a little bit crazy with the cameras. Homeless zone is going to be difficult. I don't really know how I'm going to do it without getting murdered. CH. That's nowhere near T and S and U. It makes no sense. I think they're all just jumbled. Aloe. CH and aloe. No! Door back mechanic. Alice and Lois, so I've definitely scanned them 2 already. See, the fastest way is to scan these because the likelihood is both residents will touch that box at some point. They just put a gun on the table. Okay, though. Come back in a minute. So I've done 12th, 13th, 14th. Twelfth, 13th, 14th. Floors checked. Let's go to the Fathom Zone. I just don't know. I don't know what else to do. Oh yeah, the only other thing that I found at the den was a shopping list that had these things on it. So naturally, I went to every shop. I've been to every single shop. I have grabbed every single sales ledger that's down here. And I have checked for anyone that bought any of these things. All of these names here on the sales ledgers that matched any of these things that were like anything to do with the time or before the time of our victim, and none of those match either. So I've also done that. No, I've checked connections on everything and there's nothing. This is just dental floss that I found. On the shopping list. Yeah, no, there's nothing under connections on that. Yeah, and then these ones are just like where I found it, basically, which is on the mailbox, on the side in the den, and also on the dental floss that was in the den. And that's it. Oh, and the ransom note. I found it on the ransom note as well, so that's why that's linked. But yeah, on the note, there's no connection. Nothing. 4% of a profile and link to fingerprint T. Yeah, I've already found the den, Delore. We're way past that. I found the victim, I found the den, I found the fingerprint of T. I can't link it to anyone. I've checked the entire address book, the entire workplace of everyone they've worked with. I've checked every security camera footage of where they were last seen, the description of the person that they were seen following them. I've checked that against all security camera footage inside and outside of the restaurant at the time that they were gone. None of those match. They're all these people that are like all down over here crossed out. I even checked the security camera footage in Mendes' house of the victim's house address, and there was no one there at that time. Just everything. I've checked everything. Oh, I even checked the phone logs. I checked phone logs. To and from address. That turned up nothing. What else have I done? I've done so many things now that it's kind of got out of control. And I'm actually surprised I have not stumbled across said person with said fingerprint because of the amount of fingerprints that I've scanned. So they're very well hidden in my large city because I have scanned so many fingerprints, it's unreal. I'm gonna go check the Fathom Zone whilst they're likely to be asleep. Again, there's gonna be so many homeless, like, kind of citizens because I'm on a very large city, so this is gonna be a struggle. I'm only checking it because it's the only other thing that would lead me to think that this is why I have no leads and nothing that links to anything.
No one saw that roll coming.
Guys are awake. I did check that address, but I can't get into it properly 100% because these guys all hang around here and I'm on permadeath mode, so if I die, it wipes the file and we're done. That goes back out that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. What we could do, we haven't checked the mailbox in the Fathom Zone. Let's do that. Why not? I've checked every other mailbox. See, I now know people's names because I've got that many fingerprints on file. I remember going in there before because I was searching for stuff. Okay. They're all very awake, which was not what I planned for. To be honest. You match? No. We need female average. We know that much. I'm locked. I can't move. I might be dead, guys. I am actually stuck and it will not allow me to move, which is kind of a problem. This might be GG. I really don't want it to be. I don't want to come out the menu. I'm actually stuck, so it's not my fault. Like, it's kind of glitched out as I was taking the fingerprint. I thought I'd be able to do it whilst they were asleep, but apparently not. So, we can't check anyone in Fathom Zone's fingerprints then. Okay. Can't reload. I'm on Iron Man, so if I die, it deletes the save file. Oh, I might be able to reload before I die. I haven't saved though, so all of the progress I've made, I haven't saved. Yeah, I could, but everything I've done this evening then won't be saved. Can we remember everywhere I've checked? Trying to think of a better thing to do. That's true, actually, Frost. I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Okay, Sanchez house. I had a couple of workplaces I need to check. One was, I can sort of see blue. It would be an injustice because I'm actually stuck. Like, it's not my fault. I can't move. Otherwise, I would have been able to run, but I actually can't run. It's like bugged me out. I'll have to go back through the stream, I think, to find the work addresses in Sanchez's house that I didn't manage to get. Oh wait, hold on. Would I die if I close the game now? I don't think so, because I haven't saved. I'm gonna hit escape in a minute. I'm just writing these down. Oh, okay. Everywhere else was just residence address for Mendez house, which I checked, and Sanchez house. Gonna write that down because then I can just put it on a notepad. Right, hopefully if I hit escape. Man, I'm so scared. Can I load? th of the 10th, that was yesterday. Oh yeah, that's when I was trying to have a look at things that I could potentially do. Okay, let's I hope this works. I don't think this counts. I didn't die. That was not my fault. I was genuinely stuck. So that's kind of not fair because as I was it basically locked me in and I was like stuck crouched. And the reason why you saw me pushing loads of buttons was I basically couldn't get up. So I was like trying to put the fingerprint scanner away. It wasn't working, which is why I clicked the watch button. When I clicked the watch button, I still couldn't move, thinking it would like pull me out of the thing. But yeah, I couldn't, I don't know. I was like completely stuck. Crazy. This should be fine. I've never been so scared. Thank you, Alexis. Can you imagine if I died after all that? It's okay, I've only just like... Okay, I'm not going... Guys, I'm not checking the prints of people at the Fathom Zone. I just can't. Like, it's not worth the risk. I thought I'd be able to... Yes, we're good. Oh, thank goodness. All right, we're just back to where I started this evening, which is fine, because now I can just write notes, right? I already know. Fine. I'm just gonna leave myself like some notes now on my board so that we know what we've done. So let's just chuck this up here. And then I need to check in, which is actually where I am. Blue something in Corp. Cobalt Farmer. All of floor 7. There was another one. Oh, Alexis, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. You've actually just sent me a picture of exactly what I needed to check. Cobalt Farmer, Blue Incourt, Elegance and Associate. Ah, 6th floor businesses. Thank you, Alexis. All of floor 6 and Elegance. Oh, right. Well, that's good. So we know that I need to check that. Everything else, I will out if I remember doing it. And this person here, that's fine. All right, we're good. Guys, that was close. So I really hope that it's nobody in a Fathom Zone because I don't know how we're gonna figure it out. Wow. I'd have been alright if I could have ran. But it glitched. Okay. So. What time is it? Oh, look, it's 3 o'clock. I can check these places now whilst there's people here. Let's do it quick. Blue Incorporated. Have I got... Sorry, I felt like I was limping, but I'm not. Weird. Got 100. does that not count as me being allowed in? That's weird, isn't it? They gave me the door codes but said I can't help you if the other staff confront you. Okay, I just need the employee files. Yeah, Alexis, I have asked a million people here if they've seen anything. Going particularly well. And have gotten nothing. Oh. Guy in there. Yep, nothing. No one saw anything. I have been asking constantly and no one has seen anything. This has not helped me. I need to check the employee records here and no one will let me do anything. I want to like look around, but no one's letting me. Why is this place so shut down? It's dodgy. Why is it so weird? I need that door open. This has not worked out very well. Giving me the key codes, but they won't let me look around. Don't lock it. Okay, I've got the key. Mind your own business. Alright. It's not Blue Incorporated. Is this another one of these? You can have the door codes, but oh, can't have the door codes. Why not? Being rude. these guys so, like, locked down? This is weird. You know? Wait them up. Like. Can you send somebody else this time? Oh, I just clicked the wrong thing. Okay, they won't let me in anymore. Okay, so these are definitely places that somehow I'm gonna have to get around the security camera footage and attempt to get the fingerprints for, aren't I? Nightmare. Elegance and Associates 47. As if they won't just like let me in. Giving me the codes, but then that's letting me in, and then I'm having to why? I was allowed in. What? These businesses are gonna be, I'm gonna have to come back at night and just do the security cameras, aren't I? There's a reason why the security cameras are real tough in these, I have more chance against the security cameras than I do against the people in these businesses. This is madness. I can't believe he just full on shot me. Thought I was allowed it in. No one saw anything. He has turned the thing off though. So because he's in the building, the other alarm is off. Ideal, but it's worked, okay? Which was that? That was Elegance and Associates. Cobalt farm is the biggie. That's gonna be trough. There is just cameras everywhere. This floor here, I remember looking at going, As long as you don't get hit by the red beam, generally you're okay. Oh, hi guys. Okay, I'll try and check these two, and then, yeah. We're gonna have to come up with some other ideas, and I don't know what. Okay, I think I need to store. I think it's that room there. I just need to get in it. Where the light switch is for. The crossover with the red beam when they're not because they're going the same way, it makes it very difficult. This is it really helps when door bash works. This is 6th floor, right? Oh, this door's tough. There is 3 cameras in one room. Did anyone see what room that was? Because I did not. I had like 2 seconds to look. You can see the light switch though. That might be a play. Found the storeroom. Now what I've got to do is break into it. This is horrific. not looking good, is it? So the only one we have left is Cobalt Farmer. And that rules out them working at Sanchez's house. Because I checked all the others, obviously, before it all went wrong. It's very close. The only thing I can think of is that at basement number 2 where Hazel lives, that potentially there could be another person that lives there. However, we don't know that because there's no files. Is that just a camera? What is that? Storeroom. Okay, that's exactly where I need to be. Right, last check. Probably not going to be the case. But what can you do? They don't work at Sanchez's house. Which is where the fingerprint was found on the letterbox. So that would be that. It is another tick on the list. This is where we found that fingerprint. Basement 2. Let me just go back once more, check basement 2. Because I just want to be absolutely sure that, you know, I've done that. Yeah, we've definitely checked off more stuff, Riley, so that's good. I've checked off a whole load of things today, but every time I do that, I then go, oh, I'm running out of things to check off, and then I do manage to somehow come up with something else, but everything is dead end. It's mad. Okay, so that's basement 1. House fingerprint. Key on mailbox. Basement 2. I checked that. Okay, I'll do that, Charlie. I think I have kind of scoured this area. There wasn't much here. There's a storeroom. I checked this. I've already scanned this, as you can see. It's not doing the thing. I've been checking door handles like crazy. That's BB. The basement 2 is Sanchez's house. Makes no sense. And they also don't appear to have any files because they're in a basement address, which is what complicates. But they are one person. That answers that. Yeah, I would assume so. Which is why you can't really get anything. They don't have like an address book either of like people they know, which means I can't check that. And that was where the print was found, right, on the mailbox. So, and I've checked basically all around here, as you can see, because it's coming up with the prints that I've already scanned. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I think it probably has bugged to a certain extent, but it should, like, I should still be able to find something. Because there has to be somebody in the world with a fingerprint of T, right? It can't just not be. And it was on, like... There, look. T. Fingerprint T. Basement number 2. Sanchez house. And I went and I checked 101, 202, 201 in case, you know, it was on the wrong thing. I just can't make sense of why that's there. I don't know, guys. It's not right. Anyway, I'm gonna have a think about next avenues. I've ruled out, a lot of things. They don't work at Sanchez house. They don't live in Sanchez house or Mendez house. I guess the other option is to basically go and check the resident. That's what we can do next time. I don't even care at this point. I will complete the game if I complete this case. Why don't we go and check other addresses and resident addresses to see if we can find anybody, you know, as a resident address at one of the other apartment blocks. Why not? Let's just pick one and go there. They had connections in a few other buildings, one of which there was like a few of Edward's house. I've checked those addresses, but I mean, we could just go and check to see, you know, the resident files for those buildings and go from there. I feel like that's the next step. Unless anyone else has any bright ideas. And then we can look for female, average, because we won't have their prints straight off the bat from the resident files, but only when we go and put them through the government database. So maybe that's the thing to do. You know what? I didn't do this arrest case, which I actually have solved. So I should go and arrest him at some point. Other than our little crazy bug situation, we've managed to be okay. We're not counting that because it bugged out and it wasn't fair. So that doesn't count. I will take getting killed fairly. I think I also might complete that arrest quest and go and buy myself some body armor. Seems like it might be a good idea because this case is getting quite hairy at times. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here for today, guys. I will pick this back up. I'm going to have a think over. Guys, have a think as well if there's anything else that we haven't covered. And we'll pick this back up at the weekend and try and figure out what we have left to go off. Has to be somewhere. Oh, do you know what? I didn't write down that we did check floors 12, 13, 14, and 15, I think it was, of Mendez House Residence. But I've actually already checked, like, the residential things anyway. So, well, yeah, we checked the residence addresses things anyway, so that doesn't... Anyway, never mind. We'll just write it down anyway. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining this evening. Appreciate all of you, as always. I will be back at the weekend, so hopefully I'll catch you guys then, and we'll figure out what on earth we're going to do with this case. Take care, guys, and I'll see you at the weekend.